Hey y'all, it's me. I'm back. Okay, this is my last one for real, for real, for real. Okay, so y'all, this one is called, first of all, let me say who I am, just in case people don't know. My name is Bernita Rochele. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is my spoken word. Thank you for tuning in. Now, this one is called I'ma Stay in His Lane. Okay? It's called I'ma Stay in His Lane. Y'all, if it was 4 lanes on the highway, I'm taking each. I'm taking each lane. Because I want to be wherever he at. I want to be wherever he at. Just picture me going down the freeway right there. Okay, so it's called I'ma Stay in His Lane. I'ma stay in his lane because some things ain't meant for my eyes to see. I'ma stay in his lane because I ain't trying to go back to the left, to the left. Staying to the right is where I want to be. I'ma stay in his lane because who I'm really trying to see is he, Jesus. I'ma stay in his lane and show him my soldier like abilities. But it's too bad that some can't see my faithfulness and my sincerity. I'ma stay in his lane because it's way too risky for me, my soul. I'ma stay in his lane and keep calling on his name. I'ma stay in his lane because Psalms 91, 1 through 2 says, He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I'm going to stay in his lane. Y'all, and I didn't tell you when I wrote that. I wrote that on March 17th, 2021. And it was inspired by a Facebook post that I saw. So that's that. But I always write some stuff down, Y'all, how many times have we really tried to do all this without him? Man, when I look back on that, man, it took me look ashamed to say my age, shoot, as long as I look good, healthy, happy, and whole, because that's where he want us, whole. And I ain't talking about no, when you get together, you're going to be 50%. I'm saying both. Lord, that's my prayer, is both of us are 100, okay? But when I think about how many times it took me to get to this, I'm still, it's still a process. Life is still a process, but there are times when you really be like, okay, I done finally sat in the tub. I gave that example of when you run hot water and in your bathtub, and sometimes you run it too hot, so then you have to put a toe in there, then you put your foot, then you put your leg, then you finally sit in the water, and that's how I feel like finally I done sat in this water, and I know that I can't do anything without him. Okay, so that's that. And when I think about it, I'll be like, there's times when I knew I was doing wrong. There's times when I knew I was doing wrong. And I was sitting up here, like, in my head, I'd be like, but he gonna forgive me. Man, when I think about that, I literally said, but he knows my heart. That's the one all of us use. I got to make sure this mic is on because the last video didn't have the mic, but y'all heard me clearly. But I think about, like, he's going to forgive me. That, Ooh, that's one of them that we use. And then that one, we'd be like, I'm not going to do it again, Lord. Just let me, let me just make it through. Let me just make it out of here when I think about that. Y'all, I know that you've all been there. I know I have been there, and I would remember when but when I really, really think about it, it felt like, what they say, you keep doing the same thing and getting the same results. And I was doing that, and I'm trying to figure out what. And I'm sitting up here crying. When I think about it, I was sitting up there crying. Why is this? Well, you need to learn something from this. You ain't learned nothing yet. Some will wake you up, though. Something will wake you up, and you will get yourself together. And so now I'm just like this. I'm taking up all lanes just to stay in his lane. I'm taking up all lanes just to stay in his lane. When I get up in the morning, that's the first thing that's on my mind. Then I go in there and kiss my baby. He's 15, I still be kissing him. But, I thank the Lord that he let us see another day, that he woke us up. Because now that I'm seasoned, I stay. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not going to even drag this on long. Stay in his lane. That right there is the only thing that I can tell you. Stay in his lane. Pay attention to those signs, because there are signs. There are warning signs that you get that we have ignored and we have not took heed to them. So y'all, it's called I'ma stay in his lane. Oh, I got the simples here. I'ma stay in his lane, honey, because that's the only place that you're gonna find your peace, your serenity, and people think that it's all about this material stuff, and it's this and it's that. But there is nothing like a peace of mind. Mind. Did I say it right? A peace of mind. Man, that is the best thing. When I think about the things that he has gotten me out of, the things that I tried to put together myself. When I think about the stuff I have tried to put together. And we be trying to put it together, and that stuff, you knew that didn't work. But you continued on. But what is it? When you know better, you do better. And I thank the Lord for him teaching me and getting me seasoned. Because this is just some season that didn't. I'm just seasoned, somebody said, a wise man once said, everybody gets a turn. Everybody gets a turn. And when it's your turn, you better be ready. You better be right. Because everybody gonna get a turn. You gonna finally wake up though, but everybody get a turn. But anyway, y'all, my name is Bernita Rochele. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is it. This is my last one. I'm not getting back on here. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Stay in his lane. Peace.